Today I'm going to be discussing the second pedal I have built. Here it is, the Rat Distortion pedal. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so this pedal was the second time I did any type of an etch on an enclosure. As you can see, it's a little bit better than the first one, not as much pitting, but it's still not very clean. You can actually make out what it is. It's a screaming skull with some feathers and some flowery stuff around it. This pedal, it's got your stomp switch, it's got distortion. See that up there? It says filter. It's kind of hidden by the knob, and then we've got volume. And also I have a switch here to go between silicon and germanium diodes. So here is the guts of the pedal. As you can see, it's still pretty messy inside. Wires I didn't do a great job of running around, but it's functional. And the board here, you can tell it's actually using the LM306N chip, which is the chip that the famous rats of the 80s used. Those chips are hard to come by. I had to special order that one online, and it's using a vero board, strip board layout. I hadn't started etching boards at this time. So let's hear what it sounds like. We're going to be playing through the Vox Valvetronics VTX20, and I'm going to be playing the Les Paul Epiphone. So here is the clean tone on the amp. Alright, so now we're going to turn the pedal on. We're going to start with the distortion low, and we'll work our way up from here. Right now, tone and the filter is in the middle, and we'll put the volume a little bit over 12 o'clock, about 1 o'clock, so it's got adequate volume. So here's what it sounds like just with minimal distortion. There's a little bit of break up there. And this little amp, you can definitely hear it pushing the lone tube I have in there, and you can actually clean it up a little bit by going down on the volume knob. Up and down with the volume knob also cleans it up a little bit. So now let's see what it looks like with the distortion about halfway. So we're going to take the distortion up a little bit, and it's actually kind of interactive with the volume, so we're going to bring the volume down a little bit so I don't blow everything out. Pretty good with some power chords. This is a good place to kind of show you how the filter works. With the filter all the way up, it's actually wired backwards, so it gets darker the higher you go, but here's what it sounds like with the filter up. It actually scoops out the mid, so you're really only getting like the bass and a little bit of treble. If we go the other way, it really brightens things up and really pulls out the mids here. little bit towards the bright side. And let's see what the distortion sounds like all the way cranked. And we'll leave the volume about where it is. It's not going to be too bad. I guess here's a good spot to show you the difference between the silicone and the germanium bass. So right now we've been on the silicone. And here's what it sounds like when we flip it over to the germanium. So it's really not a lot different, but it's a little mellower. The distortion isn't as crisp. It's a little bit more rounded, a little smoother tone. So there you have it, the rat distortion pedal that I made. Pretty cool, kind of versatile, great little pedal. Sounds good. Thanks for watching.